What up, Cancers? This is Star with Star's Empress Wisdom today to give you a love reading for this week and into next week. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, love you. Thank you for the support. Please like, share, subscribe. This resonates. If it doesn't resonate, please check your sun or your moon rising sign, your Venus, as well. But I do believe if you're here that there is a message for you. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with what you need to know at this time, then go into love in the recent past, love this weekend into next week, blockages, and then advice from spirit towards the end. All right, so let's do that. Cancer. What does Cancer need to know at this time? What does the Cancer Collective need to know at this time? What does the Cancer Collective need to know at this time? Somebody flipped over. Who is it? Starseed. So, Cancer, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. You are probably a starseed, or you could be dealing with a starseed. That's dope. And then light was behind it. So, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. So it is time to shine your light, Cancer. Let's see. What else? Oh. What else does Cancer need to know at this time? What else does Cancer need to know at this time? Spiritual teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Or great teacher, sorry. So, I believe Gemini got the same thing. So you may be dealing with a Gemini, or you may have had to learn some spiritual experiences with a Gemini, or you could have Gemini in your chart. Who knows? But yes, you are a starseed, and I feel like you're supposed to be a teacher. You're supposed to teach the world about the light. So you may want to reflect on your spirituality. Let me be still enough to tune into my inner guidance. So you are being guided internally by the divine, and maybe they're trying to be like, hey, you're a starseed. You're meant to, do greater things. You're meant to teach the world and inspire others through your positivity and through your light. 1 second. Sorry about that. But yes, I believe that I feel that you are meant to be like some type of spiritual teacher. Maybe that's why you came to this earth. Is that you're a starseed here to teach others about the light, the path to lightness, the path to positivity and love, and all that good stuff, all the good vibrations. But you may need to be still at this time in order to follow your intuition. Sorry about that. Yeah, so right now you need to be still, listen to your inner guidance. You may be being pushed to do something different than, like a different career than you actually initially started off. You could be transitioning into becoming a spiritual teacher, or some type of spiritual teacher on this earth in the 3D realm. All right, so let's get into love in the recent past for Cancer. Love in the recent past. Love in the recent past for the Cancer Collective. I'm not going to take all that. In the recent past for the Cancer Collective. Okay. So you may have been in a lot of drama in the recent past. I definitely feel like you experienced a humongous ending of a situation where you felt stabbed in the back. Something that you had invested your time, effort, energy, and things into. Something that I felt like it was a situation where you couldn't really win. There was a battle, could have been between you and 3 people, could have been a third-party situation, but someone had to get left behind, possibly, or someone, it was just conflict. It was conflict in this situation or in your recent past that resulted ultimately in an ending. It could be an ending with a Scorpio, could also be an ending with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? So You may have felt stabbed in the back by this person, but you're releasing that. You released that in the past. You are releasing something that you did put your time and effort and, coins and things into. You're releasing that. You're releasing the betrayal. But there is still conflict looming around. But yes, it is regarding an ending. You had to make a decision in the recent past. So let's see. But I feel like in the recent past you weren't making this decision. You were trying your hardest to avoid ending things completely, which is why there was conflict. But I feel like once you made that decision, this ending was inevitable. It was going to have to happen once you made this choice. Because look, you're looking this way, you're holding the world in your hand, and this guy's standing by itself. You're not looking towards this, okay, any longer. So it could be someone that was a Scorpio, but again, I feel like you were ending, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that you had to end a heavy situation with. Also possibly a Leo as well. That's what came out right after. So you were trying to make a decision, trying to have strength, trying to drop the devil, trying to drop the burdens, trying to reject a love offer or a situation that no longer served you. Again, with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarian, that could have been causing conflict and fights. All right? You're trying to work hard, but this could have had you as the Empress in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Your divine counterpart could have been affected by this situation, your relationship. You had a lot of love for this person, or, a new person, could have been dealing with a Gemini. But definitely, I feel like you may have had to sneak away from a situation or leave a situation that was no longer serving you. I feel like you're letting go of the betrayal, the hurt, the investment, the time, the effort that you put into it, and that you are trying to getting from being trapped out of fear. You were trapped in fear in the past. This could have been some 717. Yeah, you definitely could be dealing with your twin flame, and you may have been single in the recent past. You probably know who your twin is, or vice versa. They can know who you are. But I feel like in the recent past there was a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting. But you just decided to let that go, let that betrayal go, let that hurt go, let that past pain go in the recent past, which is great. So you may have been trying to avoid an ending with a Gemini possibly, but, this person was taking your power from you, or that could be how you felt. Like this person left you powerless all the time. You may not be talking to this person. They may have blocked you. You may have blocked them. Look, they in the middle again. So, you definitely may have been dealing with a Gemini in the past, or you have Gemini in your chart. Take it how it resonates. But, somebody you may not have wanted to work with any longer. But this was all divinely guided. It fell on the the great teacher right here. This was all meant to teach you something. It was to teach you how to love. I feel like maybe in the past you were a romancer, you were a charmer, things like that. But I felt like you always would charm and romance, but then you would never move forward. You would never, you may even have stopped you may have a lover that you want to move towards, and you weren't moving towards this person in the recent past, but you had love for them and you wanted to move towards them, but you had so much conflict and things going on in your life at the time. So, could have been family that you had to drop in order to be able to be successful and move towards this person, this person that you love. Yeah, and you have to let go of the backstabbing, the betrayal, the broken commitment, a spiritual union that was, no longer serving you, to have victory and success. So, let's go into love this weekend for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Love this weekend into next weekend for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Love for Cancer. Look, he came out again. You are going to be offering love to somebody, possibly a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But, or you could have that in your chart. What else for love for Cancer this weekend into next week? I see a celebration. Justice is being served in celebration. You're about to, justice is being served in a situation. Maybe you had to go to court about something, but it is in your favor. Things are working out in your favor, maybe so that you can move forward and offer this cup of love. Maybe you were stuck in the past, in a situation, in a commitment that was no longer serving you and was causing you more harm than good. But it was to help you to grow spiritually, so that maybe you could be connected to your starseed twin. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you needed to learn a lot of lessons in love, so that you could, you may be dealing with a Libra as well. You want to move towards a Libra to celebrate, someone who you could be friends with, have a friendship with. What else for Cancer this weekend into next weekend in love? Cancer. Yeah, you may have had to walk away from a situation that was no longer serving you. So you could have been trying to, travel, could be traveling over water to get to someone, to a love interest, but you may have had to seek justice in a situation first, like a legal situation or something like that, or just justice in any situation. It could have been a family situation, but you did ultimately have to walk away, or you are walking away from a situation that no longer serves you this weekend into next week. I'm also getting that you're traveling. I feel like traveling over some type of water, possibly to a Libra or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for marriage, possibly, or moving in together, something like that. Yep, because a cycle is completed in your life, a karmic cycle with a Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, but a cycle is ending and it is bringing you in, dun, da, da, the Four of Wands, and that's probably you and your love, like, yay, we did it, you finally walked away from the bullshit, we finally got justice in this situation. So if you have been having a hard ass life or a hard ass past couple months, Cancer, things will be looking up for you. Things are changing, in your life. The energy is shifting and you will be moving towards a happier existence. Things won't be the same as it was before. But you need to listen to your inner guidance when, your guides are trying to speak to you. You have to be still sometimes in order to listen to their guidance. Let's clarify this weekend to next weekend in love. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Cancer? You're no longer fighting this. So this is fighting in reverse. You may have been fighting this move, or this, you may have been trying to move towards somebody, but there was a block or something, competition. Yeah, so you're no longer fighting with competition. You're just like, nope, I'm not doing it. This weekend you're moving towards your love. Justice. Why is justice here? Let me see where are ya? I guess nothing. All right, what? Okay. Justice, to help you financially. Stand your ground. May have been someone trying to, mess with your coins or block you from becoming financially stable. And you needed to stand up for yourself, maybe in the court of law, in order for you to be able to be financially successful. And it looks like you won this situation, or you will win this situation. If you stand your ground, you're no longer feeling abandoned or struggling financially about this situation. Okay, so let's clarify why the Eight of Cups is here for Cancer this weekend into next weekend. Yep, you're no longer mourning about this situation that you were going through in the past. You are dropping the sad melodramatics, anything that was causing you any type of grief, pain, you are dropping it. You could be dropping an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or you could be moving towards a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But regardless, you are dropping the grief, the sadness, all of that. You're dropping, I feel like there could have been a person that was trying to stop you from becoming financially stable, period. They didn't want you to be successful. They didn't want you to have emotional fulfillment. But they may have also wanted you to not have these things because they wanted you. They didn't want to be single any longer. But you did need to stand your ground in this situation. So it could have been somebody trying to use you for money. Somebody that could have been trying to just hold on to you or block you in life a lot in order for them to just have you for stability and just because they didn't want to be single. But let's see why this is here. Yep, after a situation where you may have felt defeated, or there was a huge ending, there was a lot of battling, there was a lot of bullshit, you didn't have a secure relationship with this person, you were always trapped in fear with this person or people, but there is, after the storm, positive ahead, right? So now you're moving into being appreciated and recognized. So maybe in the past before, but you had to take this new leap of faith in order for you to do that. But you had to go through this first because it was to teach you lessons, to teach you how to, if you were somebody who wants to be married or be with your twin flame, or have a higher level commitment with someone, you may have been emotionally immature in the past. You may have been a romancer, but never really had anything, you wasn't the king of cups. You was just always romancing and then dodging or romancing and then emotionally withdrawing or whatnot, and that caused conflict. So you may have had to mature in love and grow in love but this was all a part of your purpose because you are a starseed, So yeah, look at that. It's your twin flame. Yeah, so you had to learn a lot of spiritual. You may be coming into union with your twin flame in order to teach. You guys both might have the same purpose to join, come together. Obviously, you're twin flame and you have the same purpose, but you guys might be coming together, uniting so that you guys can become teachers, maybe teach about twin flames. 1 second. All right, so I'm back. All right, let's go into what could be blocking you this weekend. So yeah, it looks like you are moving forward after justice was served in a situation. You're moving forward to a higher level of commitment with someone, it looks like, possibly marriage. Where are you? There you are. All right, let's see what could be blocking you. Okay, so I feel like you're on a trip right now, whether you're traveling across water, by boat, or airplane, or I feel like the only block that you have, oh wait, nope. Someone may also be trying to compete for your attention, or compete for your partner's attention, take how it resonates. But you may be on a trip right now, so you may be traveling and and you may have a block, the only block is the fact that you're traveling, so you maybe have to wait till you actually get to the person, or your person has to wait for you to get to them, whatever, whoever's traveling. I feel like that somebody might still be trying to compete for your attention, for your person's attention, so that could be a block as well. But I feel like you're traveling right now, and you're most likely traveling away from a situation that just is no longer serving you anymore. So if you're traveling, be safe, Cancers. All right, let me get some advice closing. What does Cancer need to know? Okay. Forming a good partnership. You may have to work together with someone. 333. I believe I also got this with Gemini. So you may definitely have a Gemini in the picture somewhere. Also a Libra possibly as well. But yeah, I feel like you may have to, you may be forming a partnership with your twin flame or, a soulmate. So that is in the cards for you. You're forming a good partnership with someone, working together with someone. Could be working together with someone that you have a child with, but you may need to work on it doesn't have to be, though. It could be your, person that you're with. You want them to be your teammates, or, your partner, your business partner, something like that. Change your diet. So diet isn't only things that we put in our mouth. It's also things that we put in our ears, in our head, in our spirit, and all that. So change your diet. Change things that you listen to, that you eat, that you watch, in order to raise your vibration. And possible move soon. And it flew out on top of Starseed and Great Teacher. So it does look like you're traveling right now, Cancer. Someone is traveling towards you. And you are protected, all right? Be cautious of your surroundings. Maybe while you're traveling, just be safe, be careful, and watch your surroundings. And think positive. Think positive. Release fear and doubt. Yep, because you are on the right path wherever you're moving to. All right. So, Cancers, good luck with everything. Love and light.